We decided to look for help for my grandmother because her memory was becoming an issue. She wasn't going as regularly for her meals. She was dressing herself, her joints had stiffened, and we worried most about whether she was taking her morning meds in the morning and her evening meds in the evening. We're really happy that Elisa came into my babcia, my grandmother's life. She's been a real friend to her, and she gives us a great deal of peace of mind knowing that somebody's there. We can count on her to be there, and we can count on her to take care of my babcia. It's been really good.
I'm a gardener, and I believe that as we age, we become more and more like precious perennials. The more we're uprooted and shocked, the less we thrive. My granddad died 15 years ago, not from this hip fracture, but from the disorientation that resulted in going to the nursing home. He gave up the will to live. I determined then that my life through Griswold Special Care would be about keeping people home, whether in their family house or wherever they choose to live. I have dedicated my life to this. It was Reverend Griswold and his wife Jean who noticed that most people don't need nursing care to stay home. They need personal care and homemaking and errands and, of course, companionship. We've built an unusual company. We pay our caregivers better than most, although we charge less, because part of our mission is providing affordable care, because coping financially is a large part of being able to keep people at home. And one of our focuses is on the children, people who are struggling to raise their family and work while simultaneously looking after their folks. So we have people with very flexible schedules. We provide from 2 hours a week to 24 hours a day. We even send people in at night. Many of our caregivers live with the family, which is a much more affordable option for complete attention and peace of mind.
When I first went there for my interview, they did screen me, make sure, they do check up on your background. They want to know that you are a person that you want to give, that you're there to help someone that needs some care or, for a companion. And that's why I love Griswold Special Care. It's part of giving to those that are less fortunate.
Selection of caregivers is arduous because, of course, it is critical to our mission, and so we have the most stringent screening methods in the industry. We must speak to 4 references. We verify all paperwork, including licenses and training. Police background checks are vital. We conduct extensive interviews, and we hire only experienced caregivers. Finally, the selection comes down to one issue. Would I want this person looking after my mom and dad?
I was really comforted by the screening process. Also the fact that it's not necessarily just nurses, but it's people who aid you in your basic life.
Griswold Special Care has provided help to more than 50,000 families over the last 20 years. We've received so many awards, from President Bush to the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. In 1999, we won Business of the Year, and in 2001, we're selected from 340,000 members of the International Franchise Association as Franchisee of the Year. We're an integral part of the communities we serve, and we lobby fiercely on behalf of seniors in Hartford, whether for clean air, affordable prescription drugs, or a statewide centralized caregiver registration.
I've been a caregiver for over 20 years, which is true. You got to love people to do what we're doing. You got to have a love for old people. Griswold really do take special care of you, and I think they love me. I love the girls there.
Our success comes from a team that supports the caregivers. Our staff represents many years of elder care experience, nursing, social work, and Medicare training. Our last years are a time for peaceful reflection and appreciation of all life holds. We're here to help conserve your energies so you can enjoy them.